So what's up, guys? So while I was watching one of Baker X Derek's latest videos, I was noticing some things in his video. One of the pieces of equipment that he was using is a camera slider. So you can hook up your DSLR or whatever other camera you're using, video or otherwise, and it basically puts it on a bar, and it allows you to slide the camera from left to right or front and back or however you want to do it, and you get these smooth panning shots. So, and while I was watching this, I was thinking to myself, you know, I've spent so much money on equipment and gear and all kinds of crap for motovlogging. It got me wondering about, you know, how much does it actually cost for one to motovlog? So for a lot of people who are just starting off or haven't bought their first bike yet, or you know, they want to get into motovlogging because they see the motovloggers, they think it's really cool, and you know, think it's just a matter of strapping a helmet, a camera to your helmet, and then just talking to yourself. And for all intents and purposes, it is. I mean, that's really all there is to it at its most basic form. But you know, I like doing different things. I like trying new stuff, new camera angles, as evidenced by this one. And you know, I'm always looking to do new projects and get new gear and new camera techniques and all kinds of stuff, man. Just to improve my channel and improve my own skills to entertain you guys. I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to see the same thing day in and day out. You know, so I always try and come up with something different, whether it's been done before or not. At least something different for my channel. And so what does it actually cost to motovlog? Well, biggest cost is obviously your motorcycle. You got to have one of those, otherwise you're not motovlogging. You got to have a helmet. Well, technically not, if you want to be an asshole about it, but I mean, yeah, you should have a helmet. And you need a camera. Now, all the other little things like microphones and microphone adapters and all that stuff, that comes into the cost as well. You're going to need to buy memory cards. You're going to need to buy extra batteries. All that stuff costs money. And that's just the basics. Once you start getting past that, then you start looking to up your game a little bit. So you buy more cameras to do more camera angles. You buy maybe a DSLR so you can shoot even better quality video and get more creative with your video. And I think, honestly, that's where most of my money goes to. It's not so much GoPro equipment, because, I mean, I've bought pretty much everything that they make for the GoPro. The chest mount, the suction cup mount, the head mount, all kinds of sticky mounts. I mean, all the brackets. I mean, you name it, I own it. But what really gets expensive is when you start getting into the DSLR to really up your game and make your videos a little more cinematic. So then you start buying, you buy your first DSLR, or maybe not your first DSLR, but you buy a DSLR of a good quality, and then you start realizing that the lens that it comes with is shit. And so you end up buying better quality lenses. And one lens is never enough because there's no, well, I shouldn't say there's no, but an all-purpose lens isn't always going to be all-purpose. A lot of times lenses that you think would be all-purpose are just not going to get the job done the way you want it to get done. I mean, you usually, as an artist, is basically what we are, you have this vision in your head of this creation that you want to make, but you need certain tools in order to get that done. So, you know, it's the same thing with lenses. If you just have one lens, you're not going to be able to do everything that you want to do. So you end up buying multiple lenses at a few $100s or more a pop. And then you buy tripods, and you buy like the camera slider, like what Baker X Derek was using, and Midshift, he uses that thing a lot as well. I'm in the market to buy one pretty soon. You buy steady cams to get nice fluid motion shots by hand. Yeah, Steadicam makes a hell of a difference. It's that's also something I need to invest into. I spent a shitload of money on buying stuff to Motovlog and just to, you know, be creative. And it's like it's never done. Yeah, there's never enough. There's always something new. There's always something coming out that could make, holy shit. Guy just brake like hard in front of me. I know you guys can't see that right now, so I kind of narrate it there for you. But yeah, there's always something new coming out. There's always new techniques that you learn, and in order to actually execute those techniques, you need the proper equipment to do it. So you end up having to buy new stuff, and it's just like a never-ending cycle. So what does it really cost to get into motovlogging? Well, a lot. If you truly do it because you love it, and you're not just doing it for the fame, or you're not just doing it for, you know, the subs or to try and make money. I mean, if you're doing this to try and make money, you may as well just give up right now, because that's the stupidest reason to try and do this, because I've been doing this for a bit now, and I haven't made a dime. So everything that I've bought, all of my camera gear, all of my motorcycle gear, all the upgrades for my bike, everything has come out of my pocket. Maybe one day I'll see some of that money, but till then, I don't do it because of that. I do it because I enjoy making these videos, and I enjoy entertaining you guys and interacting with you guys and hearing the comments that you have to say and the feedback. It helps me grow as an entertainer. And I know I kind of sound a little discouraging right now saying that motovlogging costs a lot of money. And I don't want it to sound like that. I mean, if you're thinking about getting into motovlogging, absolutely, you should do it. If you think you want to do it because it's fun and it seems like a cool hobby, and you really like shooting video and doing edits and all that kind of stuff, then by all means, go ahead and do it. Because nobody starts off with, you know, all the equipment ever and, you know, making these badass videos right out of the gate. Everybody starts somewhere, and they usually start small. A simple camera hooked to a helmet. Your first few videos are just going to be very basic, I'm pretty certain, and, you know, and that's fine. Everybody starts like that. But eventually, you're going to want more out of this hobby, out of this project, this life, and you start investing more and more money into it. The other thing you have to consider about something that you can't put like a dollar amount on, as far as the cost of motovlogging goes, is your time. How valuable is your time? Because this is going to take a lot of it if you really want to build a channel and you really want to do it right. I mean, I've been up in the morning until 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning editing videos just so I can crank it out, you know, as soon as possible. And just because that's like some of the only possible free time. So I lose sleep sometimes over doing motovlogs. And I know a bunch of other guys that do the exact same thing. So it's very tolling on your time, very taxing on your time. That doesn't mean that you can't do it. For the whole time that I was in nursing school, my videos were really sporadic, and I was just starting to build up my channel and everything because I just honestly didn't have a whole lot of time on my hands in order to crank out, you know, a vlog a week or 2 vlogs a week. Or, I mean, I was lucky if I got a vlog out once a month. But I still made it happen. I mean, it was something I enjoyed doing. So with a little bit of free time that I did have, I spent it, you know, shooting vlogs and editing videos and doing what I enjoy doing. So that's one other thing you got to take into consideration. Are you willing to put in the time that it takes to edit videos? Because especially at first, you're going to make a ton of mistakes, and you're going to be learning editing techniques, and it's going to take you a while to get the hang of some stuff before you're able to really start cranking out vlogs. And then the more techniques that you learn, it's like I said, it's a vicious cycle. The more techniques that you learn, the new stuff you can figure out how to do, and the more you want to do, but then you need new equipment in order to do those new things. it just goes, you know, in a big circle, just over and over. It seems to never end. And that's cool. I mean, it keeps me on my toes. It keeps this hobby of mine interesting. I'm not just doing the same thing over and over again. Well, all right, guys, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope this cleared up some questions for anybody that's looking into getting into motovlogging, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace!